we're back. Okay, so I have the hotkeys set up with transitions. I love it. So we can just swap right back. Boom. So yeah, last time we captured 3 cave hoppers for Brett. We found Newton. Oh, you know when you play different games, I just went to use Wasta to try to move around. So one of the great things about this is I don't have to use my left hand, so I can just like give this. We play so much Isaac and it hurts my wrist and stuff. Just nice to not have to do anything. Okay, so we talked to Newton last time, but we'll just refresh on this. So, Dr. Science? I just came over to check on how you're doing, and be careful next time you go chasing hoppers. Bye. I'm fine at the moment. The leg still kind of hurts, but like, it's getting better. As far as hunting those stupid hoppers, it's not going to happen anytime soon. See you around, Dr. Science. So yeah, we saved Newton, and basically it's just cool that we can come here and talk to him. We're fully healed up. Oh, you're a big Kansas City Royals fan, so I'm diehard Phillies. I just haven't been watching baseball this year. But we're above 500, which is great. So sorry, I'm doing the wrong thing here. I need to look at my journal and figure out. I really like. I guess I think the way some of these games are like programmed, so it's helpful. Like for me, making a quest log like this and just I don't know, the organization really helps me. So I'm trying to make sure I lean into things that I can do well, be it games or using those tactics in real life to help me gamify things and just I mean, that's why I'm able to stream right now. This is great, you know. So this is a big win. Appreciate you, Smurfy. Oh, last time on UnderRail Z. That announcer was great. All of those childhood announcers are great. All the English Toonami, you know. Oh. Has anybody seen Dragon Ball Super? They do the famous Yamcha's like dead pose. They definitely did a baseball episode since we're talking baseball, oh, it's really good. It's probably my favorite episode of Super, which I haven't liked very much. But I love the Ginyu emotes. Thank you very much. Off the top rope. So yeah, we're Dr. Science. The reason we're Dr. Science is because we're very weak. We're a brittle old man, but we're actually really like quick. We can, you know, dive around and shit, and we're big brain. It's big brain time. But we're big dodge. We're stealthy, and our whole thing is we just kind of like brain stuff. So we shoot ice and whatnot. So this is like Fallout 1, Fallout 2. Sane's been playing Fallout 3. So that becomes third person. This is isometric bird, like bird view. What am I trying to say? Bird's eye view. Okay, so someone's taking out one of Harlan's underpassage cameras. We can try to do that. We're level 4. So you get one of 2 quests. Quests are randomized in this game, which is really cool. So you are either going to get this quest, or you're going to get, I think it's the morgue. You like investigate a murder in the morgue. And so funny that we're actually here. The corpse I think would be on the table. What's also nice, you see how slow we walk. You can just speed up time. So if you ever are like, this is taking too long. But the other RNG quest would be, I think, a murder investigation here. We're at Southgate Station, SGS. So here we are. So we've repaired our armor. Let's go probably down to lower UnderRail. Let's see if I can sell some stuff first. I would probably go to... let's go to Engineering Cyber Labs. But, looking at our journal again, and for notes. So, we talked to Harland. Harland, I think, is going to send us to Harold, or we already have spoken with him before. So the gear in this game, you can't just sell anything. You'll notice the things that are like highlighted. Those are the only things that he's willing to buy. And it tells you up here, this is what he says, and this is just a visual representation of that. Big brain, brittle body, relatable. Indeed. But thank you guys for showing up. Thanks for the compliments. This is a slow, like, kind of a book game, but it's also got tactical strategy gameplay. So it's really satisfying for me. And it's easier on my body, so... You've decided to look after your mental health and cut down Eldering? Oh, that's so great. I'm so glad to hear that. You're gonna just be happier, you know? It's just straight up, I think you're gonna enjoy life more now. You've chosen joy. So these are crafting components. I don't really want to sell them to him, since we're gonna try to... I've never done this. I haven't beaten this game. This is my second, like, real character that I expect to go far. I mean, maybe we'll find out. I don't, you know? This game is brutally difficult. This is just on normal though, but it's still like hard. This is like the Dark Souls of CRPGs, is how it was sold to me. Metered torture, excellent. So you can expect it every week. You really have stopped enjoying OnlyFun? Gotcha. Well, I think I can also hop on there with my character, and, you know, if you wanted to summon one more person, we could 3-player those things once a week. I could really, you know, I'm starting to do better right now. So you know, also Overcooked 2 with Dill. So she works Monday to Friday, so this time wouldn't work Monday to Friday, but Saturday or Sunday would be a time we could do this. Okay. So, let's see if we can trade anything to him. Again, I'm not trying to get rid of my crafting components. This blueprint... oof! I accidentally clicked to learn it. Okay, so I can't sell it to him because I just learned it. That's fine. And then I'm probably going to hold on to this battery. And we'll talk about batteries later. We don't have a hack sword. Did he have a hack sword? I'd buy a hack sword. Here, yes. So he has a hack sword. This is important. We're going to alt-left click to just put that there. And we're going to use 18 credits. I'm just using auto, and you can notice that it's balanced a little bit more in our favor, I think. So essentially, we might want to get a thing or two to help us out. How many of these could I get? EMP grenades are very good. Let's see. That's actually not a bad price. I'm really willing to get that. So looking, we still have 363, so we spent about a third of our money on that. But the hack suit is going to be very helpful. We might, yeah, So saying we're actually, you might not know, this is really specific and random. Fist of the North Star is an anime, and in it there's one like panel where it's like about martial arts and kung fu and stuff. This guy has like a piece of dynamite, and the main character is like, your martial arts style is throwing dynamite, and he's like, hey, if it works. So we're big brain and we shoot psychic powers, but you know, we're also going to be throwing every grenade we can. How much would maybe 2 batteries do? So I'm doing shift and left click just to split the stack here. And then alt click to put it back. Let's see. I'm willing to spend that. So we'll have 3 batteries now. And I'm going to go ahead and hotkey this. So where do I have my like non-combat-y things? Probably here. So we'll have our hacking and our lock picking right here. And this is a mechanical repair kit. So like if we wanted to repair this knife, we are not. It's worthless, and we have another to just swap it out. We're going to just go dump it. Dynamite and Elden Ring would be good. I think if you were like a full intelligence build and you were shooting lasers, you might be enjoying yourself. Let's put this frag on. So I gotta double click it, and then let's add that there. So we're gonna, this EMP grenade's gonna be really good. We're not gonna use it yet. So let me make a hard save, because I like what's going on here. Let's overwrite that. Never gonna be full intelligence. We can only have 1 Brian. Understandable. Okay, so we're gonna go to lower UnderRail. So I'll show you the map again. So let me have it auto center on us. Here's us. And then I can zoom in, I believe. Shift, yes. Okay, so you can do shift and mouse wheel to zoom in and out of your map, because it's pretty brutal to see. But you can leave, you know, markings and stuff. So I've actually left notes here. So this is GMS warehouse door, electronic lock, no power. So essentially, I went over here last time and I found this giant warehouse door. Maybe there's loot or something inside, and I could maybe hack the terminal, but there's no power there, so there's no way for us to get in. So just a note, so I don't have to go back there ever again. And we're going to be going to the under passages for Harold. So let's give it a shot. And we're full health, which is what that is. And this purple bar is our psychic, like mana. Could you imagine Thermite in Elden Ring? Thermite in Elden Ring. I guess that's like the closest thing you have is like your miracles and lightning, right? You know. So let's see. I'm never gonna be full intelligence building like one. Brian, if you like shooting lasers at vermin, you might be a redneck. Okay, we've never been down here before. We're gonna stealth. We're gonna press. Your favorite button is F5. It's quick save. So let's take a look. What's going on? So I'm not gonna waste a lockpick yet. But right now, I think we've actually seen it. So here's Harold on his cameras. We're looking for basically. He said there's a camera down here that he uses, and you can actually look at the different cameras and like see their view. So let me make sure. Here's us. So we've never been down here before, and so we don't know if there's, you know, other tiles connected to this basically. But think of the game as a tile by tile. You know, you just load a new zone. Saying, I know you love Leon. Rednecks are your spirit animals. That's great, because I'm from Mississippi. I was outside shirtless doing yard work all the time. I am a redneck. I was four-wheeling. I fishing. I've done it all. Shooting guns. You name it. That's why Dylan and I are playing Far Cry 5. It is just our history, what we've done in our life. Don't forget to bring a tile. Excellent. Okay, so, man, this is going to be pretty hard, because we're going to have to fight humans. Oh, look, it's people. So we're going to hit enter. Enter lets us... I wonder how good we're going to be. So here's what skills we have equipped. We have telekinetic punches, which is like our stun, so we can stun somebody. We can shoot a shard of ice. That's kind of our main damage. And so I guess I'll get going on that. So we're going to go ice and then fire, because we have thermodynasty, which is like a perk. So we get benefits from swapping between ice and fire. Oh, saying you have Far Cry 5? Oh, it looks scary? Yeah, it's they keep shooting us. They're not very polite. So we're going to use our cryo. Okay, let's see, we can see up here. I just right-clicked him to bring up here. So we took half his health out on there, so pretty good. And his movement points are reduced by 10. One of them has a gun and one has a knife. I can't really see that, I just remember, because I've played this before. Do you mean... Oh, yes. Yes, we do exactly that. We drive around. Well, yeah. We do hijinks. Oh, that's right. F brings up your powers that you have like equipped and stuff right now. So we just used our ice cryo. So now we're going to go pyrokinesis. So this creates a ball of superheated gas and hurls it to the designated area. Everyone caught in the blast takes 38 to 59 heat damage. So we have enough action points. That's why it's, you know, this, we don't have enough mana. That's why it's like grayed out, not an option for us. So we're going to use this. It's going to be AoE. Cow. Okay, he has 2 health. That sucks so bad. He's gonna, like, live. How much? We have 7 action points left, so we're gonna stop. We're gonna just waste our... We're not waste, but we're gonna stop. Oh, he hit me. But yeah, so we had him on 2 HP. He just healed for 78. So, that's just horrible. That's the worst. So we've got the knife guy here, and then the gun guy there. Alright. So I think we could probably just ice him to death. And now we've got our heat spell set up. So what this over here is our movement and our action points. Movement is movement alone. Action points can be used for movement. So this yellow line is basically telling me how many movement points, and this last little bit is going to take action points. But I'm doing this because he has a gun and I'm hiding behind a pillar. So this way he can't, you know, we're all golden. So up here we're out of psi, but our reserves are filling up our mana bar. So how it works is you know, we use like expensive spells, and we blew our whole mana bar, and then it slowly fills back up over time. If you need to, you can also use a side booster. So right now, we're going to have to do exactly that. We're going to use a side booster, and so that refills our top bar instantly. And let's see, what are we on? We are on heat. Okay, so heat would be our, but it's on cooldown. So let's see, probably going to just go with a telekinetic punch, maybe? So this will be a cooldown on 1 turn. So we'll do ice, and then we'll have our fire set up next turn. So we move 1 tile, we hit him, and then I'm just going to move behind this tile again. Actually, let's try out force field, because it seems pretty cool. Let me read what it does before I just use it. Places a force field on the designated unoccupied location, and all occupied tiles adjacent to it that has 86 health. Okay. Man, I don't know. I don't know what that does. I'm not going to throw. So we will just wait. So what you see that line of dialogue, it's not just, you know, they'll insult you and stuff like that, but he's literally calling in backup. So let's see, what's he got? 44 left? Okay, so do I really want to use... So now we're trying to min-max, you know. So this is 62 psi, and this is 23. So doing this twice, can I just kill him twice with this? On single target damage, I probably just want to spam ice, because it's going to be... Okay, great. And now I can just... we have this knife. I'm just going to try to, you know, stab him. And then I'm going to go stealth. We're still paused right now. That's what's going on here. Look at the right side. When I hit stealth, so that uses up all of our action movement points, and we're still paused. I'm going to hit spacebar and unpause the game. Now I can quick save. So this is, like, crucial. Because now that you...
On the wall,
True.
right? Okay, now you're talking my language.
Do you know It's Always Sunny, Alexis? Are you hip?
You sure about that?
Let's see.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Oh, he's like the Highlander. Let me catch up. I gotta pause.
Work out, plenty of rest. You know, eat your green vegetables.
Oh, you killed Leon.
That's
Oh,
what my
goodness.
mom is always saying. I just never actually believed her.
Oh, gotcha. Saying I do the same thing. I put in earphones and I just go and do dishes and yard work and everything, and I listen to the streamer, and it makes me so happy. You know, because it's just like, you know, you get to hear people passionate and doing it. It's great. I love it. Okay. Oh man. Oh, I see. Yeah, Leon. He every time you load that checkpoint, he's still there for you. Oh, I appreciate you, Smurfy. He's like Highlander. Yes, enjoy your tasks. Alexis, that's a nice emo. I love Spider-Man so much. Oh, thank you so much, Smurfy. Oh, yeah, so, man, I used to be, I was like 175 pounds. I am 5'4", so that's like a lot for me, honestly. Like that was my max weight, and then my min weight was 117. I've found a nice happy medium. So I'm searching the corpses. I'm just going to press A and take all the loot here. We've got a knife, a gun, and some ammo. Also a bandage, which is pretty good. We'll actually go ahead and do that right now. I'll just use it as an example. So with the bandage, you're just going to click. I have it hotkeyed on my third bar. There's your default. I have shift for another bar, and then control for a third bar. And so because we're over, I think it's 40% health, we can use the band-aid. And boop, 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 we just wrap it up. Boop, we're all good now. But you see, notice it breaks our stealth, so we're going to want to re-stealth again. So looking at this other guy, crowbar, worker overalls, nothing really. But we're going to take his loot anyway. We're going to quick save. Notice, we're 1 experience away, but nothing happened. We didn't level up. We're on Oddity experience. We don't get experience just for killing people. Also notice our speed just dropped when I hit stealth, so we walk a lot slower. There's a perk that you can get, Interloper, to reduce that. I may or may not. We might. It's a very nice quality of life thing. So we're looking around down here. We kind of know what to expect. We know who's down here being a butthead. It's the stalkers. Oh, you gotta drive soon? Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciated your conversation. Thanks again for all the nice words. So this is, what is this? Oh, it's an intercom. Nothing happens. I know what's in there, but, you know, we'll find out later, huh? 5'4", 210, trying to lose weight for your transition. That's great. Really, my big advice is just find something that you actually enjoy and are passionate about. For me, it was skateboarding, and once I began skateboarding, you know, it's like eating became, I want to fuel skateboarding. So I started, you know, rice, chicken, all like, because I wanted to do it so much better, you know. So hopefully you can find something that you love and just really lean into it, and it'll inspire you. Borderline diabetes, hey, that's, you know, that's honestly good news, right? You're almost there. You could you know, control it, right? So it's not over yet, right? This is really good incentive for you to try, and we'll talk, you know, we can talk anytime you want to about that, and, you know, we are definitely here for you. So if you want to, you know, ever talk diet and exercise and just stress stuff, you know, like I know I can definitely stress eat, but go ahead and get your driving on. Yep, appreciate you so much. 6'4"? Oh god, I keep forgetting you're 6'4", dude. You got a literal foot on me. That's crazy. That's a big boy. So you're 6'4", almost 300. You wanted to give up, but you got down to 145, lost all the fat, and got your abs and muscle tone back, and your confidence has soared. Yes, Smurf, it's like, you know, you physically feel better and stuff, right? Like I talk about my bones and everything, and like having, you know, the bone issue, the bone, and so it's like pain and stuff. I can't imagine if instead of going down from 175, if I had kept going up, the pain on my joints and everything, my spine, it would have only been worse. So the more I find out about my health issues, it's also just great that I was able to get into fitness, and skateboarding allowed me to work through some of my physical disability with my legs and everything, and I've slowly been able to rehab my legs, you know, one at a time, and my my partially torn Achilles. You know, it's not great, it's not easy, it hurts, you know. I just thought I heard the cat. But I'm slowly being able to peel it apart. But yes, appreciate you so much, Alexis. All about the passion, indeed. That's quite a mighty journey you've been on, friend. Right, what do we got? So that's So sometimes this will be an example. So 15 lockpick for this. Sometimes you can just walk around, right? So don't really, at this point, I mean, lockpicks aren't worth a lot, but I don't really want to waste that. So I'm just going to speed up time a little bit. Let me just quick save as well. So there's a dead rat hound. I didn't kill that, so there you go. That's an example of why I love this game. It's visual storytelling. This rat hound is here to alert you that there might be danger. You know, I'll show you. We just came up from right here. This zone up here would bring us up to the rat hounds. They may or may not have respawned. They have. So those rat hounds, I don't know if we've ever actually even killed them. Maybe they didn't respawn. We have no benefit for killing things, so we won't get experience, right? But this rat hound dead, you know, you just fought all these rat hounds, you go, oh god, this is awful, this is horrible, these enemies are so tough, this game's brutal, and then you come down here and you go, thank goodness, a dead rat hound, I don't have to worry about it. And then it's something worse, it's a human that's just now, you know, just trying to kill you. So we're gonna hit enter. What do I want to do? What's my cheapest? What's my most? Because I believe we're just fighting one person here. So telekinetic punch for 78 psi. That's really expensive. So I think cryokinesis is going to be our bread and butter. Okay, we hit him for a ton. We're just going to try to knife him, and it worked. Great. So we killed him on our first round, and he didn't even get to take a swing at us. So that's perfect. All it cost us was a lot of psi. Okay, so that's pretty much cleared. Okay, here's the camera mount. This is what we were sent to investigate. So let's take a look. The camera has been removed from its mount and violently, judging by the broken off bits on the floor. Alright. So this is a little area transition. Let's go ahead and see what's over here. This is close to the camera, so it may be, you know, related. We see there's a stalker here. See there's a barrel. Okay, just some fabric scraps. But yeah, let's try to take out this stalker. Our psi is full. So let's go ahead and use 5. Oh, I didn't hit enter, but so you just saw an initiative roll. We can see it right here again. So I got too close. I didn't hit enter. I recommend hitting enter so you're always in control of when the combat starts. You basically say, I'm rolling for initiative 1,000. I automatically win. So Thug entered, and he has 18 plus 1, so we got 19. We entered, we had 19 plus 12. We're really agile, really fast. So we absolutely won that. No problem. So we're going to go cryokinesis. And probably one more will take care of it. Okay, that sucks. So he's got... What is that? Is that actually 1 health? So he's going to use a stim pack, probably. Nope. Amazing. That's fine. Because if he had just used a stim pack, you know, you've basically reset... It's good and bad, right? You've reset combat. Now it's the same situation, but he's down a healing resource, and it's a huge cooldown. So realistically, enemies will only... You can expect them to heal 1 time in combat. Oh, you're trying to wake up? So Sean, were you had a rough night with it? Was it your work, or was it playing games and stuff? Oh, appreciate you so much, Super Sour Punch. Hope you're doing well. I can't remember the last thing you were doing. You were doing AEW, and then you were doing World War Z. I think I saw you go live again. I appreciate that you put your schedule on your Discord. It's very... I aim to... What would be the correct word? To steal that. To copy that someday, you know? So you're trying to get like Smurfy for real? No, you can do it, you know? So, yeah, so dedication, absolutely. It all starts with you. We can help pave the path, but you alone must endure it. But I'm telling you, the rewards are worth it. I can tell you firsthand. It's true. So COVID happened. Let me end combat. This is only enemy here. What do we got here? Some crafting components. We got another set of armor, another knife, which is great. A flare. So let's go ahead and let's throw this flare in here. Just because I'd like to show you how it works. Well, actually, we've used them before, but we're in here in complete darkness. Let's go ahead and use this. Oh. My double click took over, sorry. Here we go. So you can actually light up the room, and I think this matters for probably like a gun user and stuff. But I don't really see anything in here. We'll go ahead and leave, but this looks like maybe what Harland, the guy who sent us down here, what he might be interested in. So we won't even actually continue going. We're just going to go right back up. And I'm not stealthing because I know there's no threat. There's no point to stealth and run around in really, really slow fashion. I'm not going to use a healing item either, so we can just go back to SGS and get healed for free. But let's go talk to Harlan first. Maybe we have, you know, achieved what he wants. But super proud of you, Smurfy. That is a total body transformation. I only had to, you know, like I kind of like I probably just have a good metabolism. Right? I stayed in a good. Well, I tried weightlifting when I was in high school too, because my legs were so effed up and having all the surgeries and stuff, and I can't walk or do things. I was so afraid of just gaining like just a ton of weight. I knew I was gonna lose muscle in my legs and stuff anyway. Hey Harland, about your camera problem. Yeah, found anything? I found an entrance leading to a small cave just west of where your cameras are located. There I found a man, but the cave itself is so unusually dark, I couldn't really explore it as much as I'd like. So we tried the flare, but that didn't work. So you lost the weight during COVID? Crazy! We're like the same person! I mean, obviously, I didn't lose that much. That is dedication, and that isn't crazy. But, you know, COVID came on and I said, I'm going to use this, you know, the best I can. And it, at least at the beginning, it definitely, you know, it more or less brought people down to my level because I was so depressed and mentally broken and shut in and everything. It was like the world got to experience a little bit of what was going on with me, unfortunately. So it was like I had almost been preparing for it. So you lost the weight during COVID. You went from 293 pounds, I think, down to 132 in 7 months. That is, I've never heard, that is like unhealthily fast, dude. That is crazy dedication. That's like some Survivor shit. That's, I don't know about you, Smurfy. I feel like a character, I think I could definitely go in Survivor and have a time. You know, I don't care if I get voted out first and they make me cry. I will, I'll talk about it. But I think it would be a lot of fun, man. So yeah, working and eating right and work at your time was basically legit 12-hour workout. I love that cat emote, man. Great work, Dill. But if you find something you like that is anyway physical, make it into your own kind of work. Yes, for me it was skateboarding and teaching the kids, right? So I would go to the West Philly park and I would just, here, I'll do a story time transition. So I'm out at West Philly, and so it's by the time COVID's going on, and I have, I've told you about, I had a hole in my heart, so I had heart surgery. I still have issues with that. It's not physical, like the heart repair was successful, but there's something going on chemically or electrically. And then I'm also borderline and BPD. Sorry, that's the same thing. Borderline personality disorder and bipolar. So it feels like my, between my heart problems and like my brain and stuff, like the chemicals start firing. And I talk about it as like combat mode. I go into combat mode, or I'm living on like combat alert status, you know, like always basically ready for the enemy. Oh, and this is something that I remembered. I don't know, it was either my mom or my dad. I think it was my dad, but it probably was both. I remember being told, like, basically being told to be, like, afraid because they had, like, somebody broke into their apartment. Like, it was just maybe my dad living by himself. Somebody broke into his apartment, or maybe both happened to them. But I just remember my dad. Like, when I think of this memory, I think of my dad. I think of this cat, Sam, and then I think of a break-in. And so, like, Smurfy and I talk schizo things and stuff like that. His is a lot more hallucinatory. Like, mine is like audio. So I get, and I think it ties in with like my bipolar and borderline stuff. I get so paranoid. Like, I mean, it's like unhealthy. Like, I'm afraid somebody's gonna break into the house. You know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy because it's like this is the stuff I heard about my grandmother who had Alzheimer's, dementia, and stuff. And I've talked about, like, she was, and this is my mother's mother. She was at 40. You know, like, hearing things, you know, so definitely got the schizo and the bipolar and all that straight from her, I'm pretty sure. But who knows, you know, it could be both sides, because like, when I'm the fourth Walter, so when I think about the Walters, it's just like anger and I don't know, so it definitely seems like manic depression, rage, and taking out your anger and stuff on other people. So yeah. So yep, we found the camera. This guy, do you think he took the camera? Certainly, found a lot of electronic gubbins on him. That's awesome. Have you guys heard of the word gubbins? I love gubbins. This guy, do you think he took the camera? Certainly, found a lot of electric gubbins on him. Yes, I knew it. And maybe there's more of them. That's where they're gathering. That cave. I don't like it one bit. You said you couldn't discover anything in there? Shake your head. Man, I got a bad feeling about this. Hey, look, that's the line. Like there's something more to that cave that meets. Holy shit, there's a second reference. It's like, that's why I like this game. It's like all jokes and shit. Sorry, I didn't transition. The paranoia is unreal, and I wish I know. Yes, the paranoia. So sorry, I was, that's the ADHD. I jumped to a new thing, but like, I'll have like a fucking skateboard, and I'm like at the top of my stairs. Or sorry, so there's like stairs up and then another stairs up. So I'm at the top gaming and talking to you guys, right? Thank you, Dill. So I'm talking and I'm doing all this stuff, right? But it's like, probably when I'm doing this, I don't care. Like, somebody would have to actually come up here and like front on me, But like when I'm alone and it's dark and stuff like that, I'm up here and I'm like, I get a skateboard and I have to like scaredly like get downstairs. I have to basically like, I don't know, like scope out every single like room and floor and stuff. Yeah. So I have to re-secure my own home from like invisible auto predators that I hear potentially, and so basically this is a new thought for me lately. I wonder if it comes from the fear of, my parents pushing like crime, and all the people do it too, just like pushing like the fear of crime and all that stuff like that. And I mean, I've been assaulted, and I've had my stuff stolen, but right, so back to this. So he says here, man, I got a bad feeling about this. That's a reference. Let me know if you know these references. Tell me in chat. And then there's something more to that cave than meets the eye. I don't know. To me, that's screaming Transformers, but maybe it's just because of the Fortnite stuff going on. So, saying you hate darkness. So when you're alone, the voices will get so loud. I think people are in the house, and I'll have to grab my bat. Yes! Okay, so yes, I have a bat, and I have a skateboard, and I just... Whatever I feel like I could probably really swing on somebody, and I'm basically, like, stealth creeping around the house and just clearing rooms, and then all, I gotta... Once I can check the front... That's me checking. Once I can check the front door, to the house, and it's, like, all clear. So, Sean says, only cute, scared animals hide in the dark. Nothing to be afraid of. Sean the liar. Saying the dove. I'm a pussy. I just wait patiently for my death when I hear noises. That's why you don't do great in Elden Ring. You just go, alright, do your best. I don't care. Man, I got a bad feeling. Right. He pauses, rubbing his respirator and thinking, well, in that case, we're going to need a different pair of eyes. Bots, to be exact. Listen to this. I'd like to go speak with Harold, see if he's got a keen-eyed explorer for us. Something that can be remote controlled and with cameras. I can't leave a suspicious dark hole like that unchecked. Be it a cavelet or a cavern. It's a security risk. It's dangerous. I have no fun. Cat! Kitty! Yeah! I'm here! Don't cry! Okay, I can't leave a suspicious dark hole like that unchecked. It's dangerous. You're legit in defense. Yes, in defense and attack mode. Yes. So, Smurfy, before I read the rest of your thing, I want to talk about that. The combat status, alert mode. It's essentially, I feel like it also applies to why I break down on, like, a little thing.
The wall, eh?
True.
Okay,
Come here. Come here,
talking
cat.
my
Come
language.
here. You can play with my hat. Come here. Come over here. You'll come over here anyway. I'll let you do your thing. I don't care. You don't care. If you want to sit there, that's cool. Hey, how's it going? Yes, the defense and attack mode, and it's like, if somebody becomes hostile to me, quote-unquote hostile, like they step to me, whatever, it's like I can escalate, so basically, Kevin's mom, elder child Lynn, basically her trying to gaslight me about, like, the fact she just can't fucking, like, wipe her own ass and shit, you know what I mean? Like, she just tries to gaslight you about stuff that in no way possible could anyone else done. Like, I eat block cheese, she has slices of cheese. There's sliced cheese wrappers on the floor. The cat's eating it. I go, Lynn, please don't do this because the cat's going to get into everything. It's not good. For the safety of the cat, can you please wipe your own ass, basically? She goes, you did that. Lynn, I cut the cheese. That's a different thing. And so, like, she's escalating, and gaslighting me. She's gaslighting me, and then that creates me escalating, and I start getting louder, and it's like defensive, basically. I start going like, and I just got to the point where I go, fuck you, Lynn, fucking clean up after yourself. And it's just, and that's why she's gone, and it's awesome. Because she would, like, laugh about my OCD and stuff when I would be like, hey, can we clean this or do this? She's like, oh, OCD. I'm like, I do have OCD, but that's not OCD. Yes, she left. Okay, so we went out to a birthday. We went out to my birthday dinner without her, and we came back and she was gone. She stole Kevin's car and drove back to Mississippi. Oh, I see you, cat. Nope, don't do it. Yeah, she's on the run. Or, well, she's not on the run anymore. She was on the lam. Ooh. So yeah, she's crazy. She gone. I didn't do it. I haven't heard her voice again, but she's alive. Yeah, she was like, no hard feelings, but my vacation here is over. And we were like, what the fuck? Okay. It was like an intervention, you know? Hey there, cat. Fake news. Okay, listen to this. I'd like you to go speak with Harold. See if he's got a keen eye explorer for us. Something that can be remote controlling with cameras. I can't leave a suspicious dark hole like that unchecked. Let's do it. You go tell him all that, and I'll wait for you here. He nods, pleased with himself. Cat, you need to chill. Quit it. Quidditch. Air jail. Simba, my child. Chill out. I'm on the job. That goes for you too, cat. I'm on the job. I see you. Don't pout at me. Meow. I know. Okay, let's get going. You want to be here? You can be right here. You can be right there. Alright. Cats are my weakness. Do you have a cat? Do you have multiple cats? Not CGI cat.